Presented by Capcom. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Mega Man X3. My name is Ethan, aka TheMightyZero, and I wanted to say hello. Thank you for welcoming me to this channel. This is actually my first time playing on here. My siblings have been taking a few things, but I finally got my recording set up back and running. That has nothing to do with neither here nor there. This game, I chose this one to be my first foray into the YouTube scene because it kind of had some significance for me growing up. I know a lot of people had attachments to Mega Man X and Mega Man X2. I love those games as well. I actually started with Mega Man X. However, I never actually got Mega Man X2. I didn't play that one until several years after this. My Mega Man X2 was this game, Mega Man X3, and as such, I played it to death. But I really love it. It has a lot of challenge. Actually, has a lot of different ways you can do things, and as such, that's going to be the point of this playthrough. This is going to be. I'll have this popping up on the side. This is going to be a Mega Man X3 100% optional run. Now, what does that mean? Well, I'm going to have to get 100% of the items. In some instances, since this is the Super Nintendo version, I'm going to have to be careful because certain items will lock me out of others. But I will show you the way around that so that I technically collect everything. And then also, what do I mean by optional? Well, depending on how you defeat some bosses, you end up playing against other bosses instead. So that's going to be on the side there as well, and I don't want to show that off. But, you know, that's enough about me talking about what I'm going to be doing in this run. Let's talk about the actual game itself. For those of you who are not familiar with the story, as it's been showing there in the beginning, and with this is always an amazing cutscene. I love that image and that sprite work there. That's amazing. So, what we're seeing here is Dr. Doppler has seemingly cured the Maverick virus. And everybody's happy about that. They built a town, Doppler Town. Kind of a utopia. But then the robots start going Maverick again. They send out, Maverick headquarters sends out teams to take care of them. And
this is the headquarters of Maverick Hunter. We are under attack from the Doppler force. All units return to base and immediately return fire. Oh no, we're getting shot down.
And with that, we get the premise to Mega Man X3. And we're going to go ahead and start this. Off. So, let's get the tutorial, or the little intro section there, and we'll hit game start. I've always loved the music in this game. It's got a good beat, got a good rhythm. And honestly, it's kind of an interesting way to start out the game, with the little battle going between both forces. Our boy X jumping up there. And then the main man himself, Zero, taking it down. He is the best, I'm not gonna lie. And that's not a biased opinion at all. I certainly did not get my name, TheMightyZero, from this character. That's crazy. You're crazy to think that. But yeah, no. So totally unbiased opinion. Zero's the best. X, I'll clear out the enemies from here. You go on ahead and deal with the ones inside. And with that, we get into the actual game. Gonna go ahead and start running. Those guys are a little bit interesting. They kind of jump and aim their cannons at an angle to try to shoot at you. But you know, they drop lots of health. But these guys, they are also kind of interesting. They only shoot those beams at an angle, and then they move up the wall. The thing about them is that while they are charging that up, you can't actually shoot them down. So you have to kind of shoot in between or kind of before or after. I love this image here because it definitely shows that the base has been under attack. You can see the wires. And just walking through, mowing down all the enemies in the base. We'll let him live. One has to tell the story. climbing down the stairs and going around the corner. Mac, where have you been? A dear trusted friend Mac, who stabbed in the back. Who could have seen that coming? You're far too trusting, X. I'm now a member of Doppler's army. You will make a fine addition to our forces once you have been shown the true destiny of the Reploid race. And with that, we actually get one of the best intros to one of the features of this game, with X seemingly captured, dragged off. We're just left here for a minute, and all of a sudden, triumphant arrival, Zero himself. As you can see, he's already got a larger health bar, and upon charging up, you can see that he goes an extra charge level, which leads to fire, fire, and sword attack. He gets three of them in a row. So this is actually the first game that allows you to play a Zero, to my understanding. It's kind of interesting, and unfortunately I don't think we'll be doing as much with him, but it's actually very cool that they allow you to play as him, and it definitely gives you a different feel because he's much bigger than X. He almost doesn't feel as smooth, but so we'll start climbing, and metal balls. Little spike balls. Oh, dang it. Alright, come here. Where are you? Yeah, dealing with that punk. I always like to do that. So we enter the room, and we find X there. Well, who should be there but Mac, the traitor. So you do a little fight with him, and dang it. I always like to finish him off with the sword. It's code, it's rule. It's an unwritten rule we've had since childhood. And then we are going to free X with the sword as well. Are you okay, X? Thanks, Zero. I'm okay. I'll check around headquarters again. Be on your guard, X. And with that, we are back to X, and you can see we almost have half the health that Zero did, so he can be very helpful for you in this game, and I'll show that on the first stage after this tutorial. So we'll go ahead and out here and actually hit for the first boss of the game. I believe his name is actually Moa? All I know is that this giant robot out here, yeah, that one we saw in the beginning cutscene, he has a majestic mustache. At least that's what it's always looked like to me. So, not terribly difficult. You do a lot more damage to him than he does to you. So, a lot of times his AI is not fantastic because he'll just slam... Oh, there we go. He'll just slam down in the one spot. But a couple charge shots later, you take him down. Easy peasy. It's incredibly easy. Yeah, that's what I was going for. Yes, I got him to land in the hole. That's awesome. Little thing, but I love it. Looks like we've swept most of the enemies. Out of here. I'll go back and check on headquarters. Call me if you need me. See you later, X. And with that, we are taken to the first password screen of the game. So, you know, pretty much just a basic X intro. You go through the stage, kind of learn how things work, climbing on walls, using ladders, defeating enemies. Very kind of intuitive, and, you know, I've played this game through to death, though, so I can remember that. But one thing I did want to bring up is that I'm going to add an extra challenge onto the optional screen. I'll have my future self editing this. I'll put that there. I'm going to try to keep a death counter of how many times I die and try to limit it. I don't know. Maybe if I don't know. We'll figure out some kind of reward or score or punishment or just shame, whatever. but for later. But now we hit the button, and we're taken into the Mavericks select screen. So we got our 8 classic Mavericks here of Neon Tiger, Tunnel Rhino, Acid Seahorse, Gravity Beetle, Blizzard Buffalo. I swear I know these guys' names, but that's neither here nor there. I think at this point this is a good spot to call the first episode. So thank you for joining me, and let's meet back here so we can start taking down some of these Mavericks and stop Doppler's heinous crimes. This has been Ethan, aka TheMightyZero, signing out.